Right, so I'm going to turn right now to, I take that's over Cirdle, I think. So that's where we're going to go. I've never been this way before, so I'm taking you on a little exploration of Cirdle. So no idea what is in hold for us around here. But if it's anything like the rest of Cirdle and the rest of the mountain ranges around here, it'll be gorgeous. Lovely little winding roads, fjords, mountains, lovely little villages. Right, so here's a little question for you then, people. As you're aware, I've got itchy feet, and I love travelling. I love the whole touring side of motorbiking. So given me that I've done a year out here in Norway, do I further my travelling of Norway and go and see the rest of Norway while I'm here and ride up to the Lofoten Islands? Or do I take the opportunity next year to go and ride elsewhere around Europe? You know, maybe ride down to Lake Como, you know, over all the Austrian passes, Stelvio Pass and all that. Do I do that? See, part of me says that while you're here, you haven't got to do this journey again, and you're unlikely to come to Norway again when you're back to the UK, so make the most of it here. I think that's what my inner self's telling me. However, I'm itching to tour through Europe, so I've got a friend of mine asked me if I want to do the Transfargan Pass down in Romania with a group of his mates, but I really want to do like Stelvio Pass and all that, so, but might leave that for another year, I don't know. So what do you guys think? What do you think I should do? Comment below. Good thing about Norway as well is that I can get in the car or on the bike and I can take the minimum amount of stuff with me, so a sleeping bag and all that kind of stuff, maybe a stove. But there is literally almost everywhere a campsite, and there's always cabins, so you can rent a cabin for like 30 quid a night. So if you're like, say you've taken your tent with you and you're sick of camping, you can then get a cabin for £30 a night, and they are pretty, I mean, they're basic, don't get me wrong. All they are is a fridge, a microwave, a kettle and a bed. But what else do you need? What else do you need when you're camping? And anybody who wants to come to Norway, who was thinking about coming to Norway, who hasn't been to Norway, get yourselves out here. Do the journey. Take your time. Don't just do motorways on the way here through France, through Belgium, through Denmark. Don't just do motorways. Get off the beaten path. Take your camping gear with you. Go and stay at a few hostels and take your time. Go up the coast of Denmark. Don't go up through the middle of Denmark, through the E3 or whatever it is called. Go up the coast. Go and see the Atlantic Wall. Go and see where the Germans bombed the shit out of Denmark. Go and see all that. You need to do it. You need to get yourselves out here, and it doesn't matter whether you just go to Stavanger, Oslo, and then, or just go up to Grangeford. Grangeford is a stunning part of the country. I've not been there yet, but I've seen it on the telly. I've seen it on Lonely Planet, and that's where I want to go. I think you need to get out here, people. And when you do come out here, give me a call. Give me a little message on Facebook or Twitter or on the YouTube channel, any of them. Let me know you're passing through via Stavanger, or you're going up through the middle from Kristiansand. I'll come out and meet you. And I'll tell you what I'll do as well. When you come and meet me, I'll bring you a slab of beer, because beer out here is mega expensive, but I can get beer really cheap out here. Beer and wine I can get dirt cheap. I get duty-free fags, get duty-free wine, anything duty-free really. So if you're passing, give me a shout. I'll bring a slab of beer. We'll do a bit of a ride out together, and then a couple of beers, and then I'll tool back. I'll go home, and then you can carry on with the rest of your journey. But well worth doing. If you're thinking about doing a trip out here, have a look at Wild Bad Touring. Check out their Norwegian videos. For the first 3 days it just pissed it down, rained, so it's not a good reflection of like the weather today. They go up to the Lofton Islands as well, so he doesn't lay down his route too much, but at the beginning of each video we'll tell you where he is, so if you go into Google Maps you can pretty much plot your route that way. And that to me is it's a good little route to take. That he comes in through Kristiansand rather than he does. Does he go? No, he comes in through Kristiansand, but he doesn't go up through Stavanger. He goes up through the middle, as if he's going to go towards Oslo, but then he goes up through the middle of the country. But yeah, check them out. Wild Bad Touring, Norway videos. Also check out my other videos on my channel. My thing is that I just want to strap the camera on and then just film me going around Norway basically. So, which is what it's all about. Visitor centre there, probably tell you all about Cirdle. This is beautiful, isn't it? All that would be iced over, wouldn't it? You'd be able to ice skate and have your snowmobile out over there, wouldn't you, in the winter? I'm talking about winter. Summer's nearly over. I need to get my head in the summer. I don't want it to end. Dark nights are rolling in now. It's starting getting dark at 9 o'clock. In the summer months it doesn't start getting dark until like 2 in the morning, and then even there it's not really dark. Have you lost your sheep, Mary? Mary's lost her sheep. Ah, this is it. Right, so this is why the sheep are everywhere. Right? So every year around this time they bring the sheep down from the mountains. So the sheep have been up here grazing, doing their lambing and all that kind of stuff. And then every year they bring the sheep down from the mountains, so that's like a big thing. It's like quite a big event for Cirdle, I suppose. Look, you've got the mountains, little cabins with the grass roofs, bringing the sheep down from the mountains. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? It's just beautiful. And all these are like little all these cabins, there's loads of them everywhere. And the Norwegians just come up here on the weekends and just spend the weekends in the cabins. All dancing the jig, trying to get the sheep in. Oh, we've got an escapee! Oh, the way he grabbed him then, didn't he? That was good, wasn't it?